What's going on, y'all? Straight Sixers news. Make sure y'all hit that like button and sub to this channel, and also hit them notifications so that you're able to get all of this content over here. Now, last night we ended up taking an L against the heavily anticipated matchup against the Nuggets. At least it was heavily anticipated. That was until Joel Embiid decided to go ahead and go MIA. Okay. The thing about it is that Joel does have a habit of this, and this is why I say time and time again, he is not our main guy. Now I know some of y'all say that, that's crazy that you would be saying that he's leading the league in scoring. He just had 73, things of that nature. But look, all of that is great, but it's not going to equate to championships. It's not going to equate to us getting deep in the playoffs. It's not going to equate to us even getting out of the second round, which is what Joel Embiid is pretty much stuck at. Now, I'm not going to put it all on Joel Embiid, but, when you're the main player and you're the franchise player and you're the guy that has complained time and time again about various players, whether it's been James Harden, right? Whether it's been Ben Simmons, okay? Whether you've complained about the coaching too, okay? Listen, games like this, Joel needs to be stepping up because look, let's take it back in the days, right? When there was a game when MJ, Michael Jordan, when they said that this player was better than him, guess what? Jordan would step out there and try to prove the people wrong. Okay, right. And I'm not using MJ as the only measuring stick here, but it's just a prime example of the mentality that's different in comparison to right now with some of these players. Okay, listen. Although with Luka, he can be selfish sometimes and everything. But the thing that I really appreciate about a guy like Luka Doncic, is the fact that when he was talking to the reporter, okay, he was talking about the criticism that everybody was saying about him, okay, and he said that he wanted to show people, something different. He wanted to prove the people wrong. That's the mentality that you need to have. And of course, he gets the respect more than Joel because he's made it further in the playoffs than Joel, in only being in the league a couple of years. Listen, Joel is going to pull the same stuff that he did in the playoffs. It never fails, okay? Because if you go back and you go look at the course over time, over history, since he's played in the playoffs in 2018 to 2023, you will see a whole bunch of games in which he did not play. Now, granted, I understand about the hand injury, in which he did try to give it his all and everything. But as I've said before, and I've said time and time again, part of being an NBA player, professional NBA player, and being one of the best players in the world is being durable and having durability, and attrition, which is taking care of your body. Now, like I said, there are some things that are uncontrollable, but you sitting out, there's nothing wrong with you, Joel, and your team is out there fighting. Paul was out there giving us 30, okay? You had veterans like Pat Bev giving it his all, and Maxey. What more can I say about him? And as well as Tobias Harris out there fighting. Okay, and that's the reason why I have Maxey and I have Tobias Harris above a guy like Joel Embiid. Now, everybody's talking about all this stuff about we need a third scorer, in which I'm going to make another video about that. I would say in another day or so. Might even drop even before that. But this is what I'm going to say. Our problem is not offense. Okay, it's not offense at all, because we can score the ball. We proved that last night against the Nuggets. Okay, and we've proven that over time, because we're able to put up points on the board. Right. Our problem is a perimeter defender. Like I've said before. Okay, I've said this on Straight Sports and Entertainment. You can sub to that channel too as well. Like I've said before, our problem is the lack of perimeter defense. That's the key. You know, us losing a guy like Thibault was very huge. Okay, I know he's been gone and everything, but we need somebody to fill that type of void. Okay, and a guy that can actually score the ball too. That's why I think that getting a guy such a type like a DeJounte Murray would benefit us greatly, because DeJounte Murray is able to not only score, but he can also defend. He can play both ends of the floor. And as you know, I'm big on those type of players. Like if you go back in time and you look at a guy like Maurice Cheeks. Maurice Cheeks at one time was the all-time leader in steals at one point, and he played excellent defense. But of course, that was a different era. But we need a guy like that, who's able to do those sort of things. And that's why OG is benefiting New York very well, because of his perimeter defense and his candid ability to score too, and also to do several different things. It's the same thing with Pascal Siakam too, who we could have used too. I think he would have been very good with the guy complementing Joel Embiid and Maxey as well. Okay, but those are just my thoughts and my opinions. I want to thank you for listening. Be sure to hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member. And again, Straight Sixers News. I'll be getting at y'all later.